Hello, folks. We're at Shepherd Memorial Auditorium here at Delone Catholic High School. A halftime of the JV game. I'm kind of just doing a check of our audio video as we prepare for the Varsity boys game between the Squires and the Littlestown Bolts. Yeah, there's all of that stuff. I don't like that. But as I'm doing this, I also am trying to watch the live one. So if we have audio dings from the computer itself, that's what I'm trying to eliminate. But at halftime now, we do have the score of Littlestown 34, Delone 10. Again, this is the junior varsity game. Okay, actually now I believe I can hear myself in here. I've kind of got one earbud from my phone. Okay. I'm getting word that the audio is very loud. It's not very loud in my headset. So I'm going to check the other headset. Tony gets back. We're going to talk about that. I think so. I think we're getting there. If anything, Danny says we're too loud. And yeah.
Okay, you got me, Bill?
Yes, I do. Very
and Danny
well.
has us?
There are some still clicks and dings. I'm hoping to eliminate that. Now, how do I? Let me.
We're going to go as if we're being heard, right?
Yes.
When we go on the air.
Oh yeah. Well, actually right now I can hear. You know, a few seconds of delay, I can hear what we're saying.
As long as I don't hear that delay, we're fine.
I got it. It's only coming in here. There was a time what you heard was I had
but
the feed up on.
You probably shouldn't have that in your ear either when we start, or you'll be screwed up by the delay.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You don't have to say much, but I
just want to make sure that we can.
Okay.
I just want to make sure
as long as I can hear you, go ahead and talk.
Oh, well, we're getting close to the beginning of the third quarter here.
See, I can't hear you in mine. I can hear you because I can hear you talk, but I can't hear you because I can't hear you.
Okay, I did just.
Hello.
Yes, I have you absolutely.
Okay, then open yours up. I just moved that, and then you had me. Up that way.
Yep.
Hello?
Okay. Can you hear me?
Hello, no, I can't hear you.
If you can't hear me, we'll switch back.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you in that one.
Okay, now you got me?
No, but do you have me?
Yeah.
Okay,
I got you,
That's where we were. So we haven't.
I got you and I actually got myself, too.
Yeah. And I think there might be a bit of an issue.
Actually, I have you now.
Okay.
I have
you.
Yeah.
Now. No, but I don't have.
Oh, you don't have me.
Yeah. And I'm not all that concerned with that.
Okay, because you're going to still hear me.
Yes, I'll still hear you.
Okay, and Danny can hear us, I guess.
Well,
can you hear me?
I don't know, Danny. If you can hear us, give me a text letting us know.
Because we're going to have to go. This JV game is going to be over long before we are supposed to go on the air. But I do have you. Can she hear us? I mean, I'll go back in the air here and
Yeah.
say a little bit.
Yeah, I do want to make sure. I want to double check.
Can you hear in your thing? And we still all right there when the
right now to get into here, I had to take it off, so
Okay.
I'm not. Okay, now as we go, there is a possibility of. Nope, that's not the one.
If you want me to talk, let me know. I'll talk to you.
Okay, yeah. Actually, if we can talk for a little bit now. I'll just go through what I'm doing.
Okay, well,
I'm looking to see.
I'm good. I can hear you still.
For sound devices. Okay, she's going to double check the. Okay.
Hello. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. I guess we're on a delay coming through, but
probably
as long as I don't hear the delay.
Yeah, there's probably a delay coming through. I'm looking at the recording mic, and I have that actually as a. Okay, she's getting.
Are you getting a? Hello.
She's getting a ding, a constant ding. Let me check and see. I should be able to get. Well, no, I'm hearing us.
You're hearing us
Yeah.
in your thing? Okay, good.
Yeah.
You're not hearing us through there. You're hearing us through your earphone.
I'm hearing us through my ear thing.
No, you're hearing me right now when I'm talking, what I'm saying now.
I'm hearing your mouth to my ear, but I'm not hearing it through here, and I'm okay with that.
But you're hearing it here.
But I'm hearing.
So we must be good then if you're hearing it in your earphones, because that's coming off your phone.
Okay. Yeah. There's a delay, but I'm hearing. I'm hearing your. So I'm going to check.
As long as that don't screw you up, as long as I don't hear the delay, I don't care.
Well, I may turn it down quite a bit, but.
We might get a mercy roll here. We might have to go in early.
Yeah, I just thought about that myself. We're getting close to it. Okay, now as we continue, okay, to update the score, we are at
45-15.
45-15. And if I do this,
47
to 15.
Oh, 45-17 now. Delone
No,
just
45-17, okay. 45. And Delone is at 17.
Well, we got that down. If we can get the voice out on the air, we're good now.
I hear
me?
us.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Yeah, I'm hearing us on. So I'm
hopefully
hoping it's
Corey
for her. It's just a matter of
hopefully Zortman gets here and we can do him at halftime. I know his brother's here. I guess he's coming.
I would like to get confirmation from Danny that it works for her, and then I'm going to stop recording.
So you want me to keep talking here?
Yeah, for now we can just keep talking a little bit about
46-17 here. 2:59 left here in the third quarter of the JV game. Littlestown leading Delone by 29 points. Delone's having a real tough time breaking the zone set up by Littlestown. Down the court comes the Bolts. Delone in their man-to-man. Missed shot, rebounded by the Squires. Up the court they come. Nice ball movement by the Squires, but they can't seem to get an open shot against this real tight 2-3 zone of Littlestown.
Oops, wrong one. This one.
Pass inside is knocked away, recovered by the Squires. Layups missed, and Littlestown will bring it back down the court. 46-17, 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Steal by Delone, knocked away in the inside. Delone taking their time against the zone, trying to get a good shot. Ball stolen away by Littlestown. Tried to jam it, not there. Ball's on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. Arrow goes to Delone.
And we have a held ball. Yeah, I'm here.
You're good? Okay. Go ahead. We're good then. I don't think, as long as we don't touch nothing, nothing's going to happen here. And don't turn it off. We're essentially on the air.
Yeah, I think I'm
Somebody tunes in, they're going to get bonus basketball here with the JV game. But I won't do any more commentary because I can't do it justice. I don't have their numbers.
okay, yeah.
Littlestown up 31 points here with third quarter coming to a close. Very deliberate game here for the Squires in this JV game.
Littlestown appears to have a very good team this year.
Now I hear you.
Yeah. Okay.
Now
yeah.
we're good. Now I hear you in my earphone too.
Oh, good.
So I think whatever we needed to warm up, warmed up. So.
Good. Well, if we can do this from the get-go, start next Monday, then we can perhaps get some.
Well, we can come over at 6 o'clock and set it up and see if it works.
Yeah, and that's
and you
that's
and Dixie
what I
can do whatever you got to do. 50-17, 33-point lead. Stolen away again by Littlestown. Littlestown has a very good varsity and JV team this year. They're undefeated in varsity, 3-0. And we're coming to the end of the third quarter here very early. It's only 6:45.
But we're at 35 points now, isn't that?
Yeah, 40 points goes.
Oh, 40? I was thinking football.
I think it's 40 points all the time. That's going to end the third quarter. Littlestown up 52-17 against the Delone JVs.
We did have a few of those in football this year, so
Yep.
I know it was 35 points there.
Yeah, 35 is different.
I had that
40
in my
in
head.
basketball.
Yeah, I had that in my head. Is now the girls can, on occasion, get their 40-point spreads too.
Oh, well. Probably the best game we do all year will be next Monday night, the Trinity game. Trinity girls, Delone girls. And then I have the schedule here. Of when we go varsity, I'll let everybody know what our schedule is.
I've got it on. I know on eChalk for school on the DCBN website. I've got it all, but
plus there's my.
I've also got it in my phone. My calendar is now all on the phone, so everybody's got their stuff. But yeah, we're here. If anybody is listening, we're here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday next week. We have the. Okay, I don't have we have the boys.
We have girls basketball Monday, wrestling on Wednesday, and boys basketball again next Friday night.
Okay,
give you a little bit of everything next week.
Yep.
So fourth quarter. Now, if they get 5 more points and go up by 40, the clock should stay running then. But we're going to go on way before quarter after 7, even if this goes 7 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was.
It might be 30 in the fourth quarter, too. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. If the clock stays running, then we know the mercy rule's in effect.
Yeah, if we get a dead ball and the clock doesn't run.
Well, the clock stops, so the mercy rule might not be in effect here.
Well, it is only 35 at the moment,
Yeah.
so. Yeah, I guess I.
Ref calling it a little tighter now out there all of a sudden in the fourth quarter.
Which?
Already a minute and a half gone here in this fourth quarter. Now that should start the mercy roll if there is
Yeah, I believe
one.
that makes it 57. Yeah, 57-17. We are there.
That should start it. We'll have to wait until the next dead ball and see if that's the way it is here. Blocked away. The ball's out of bounds. And it is. The clock stays running there, Bill. So we're going to go in the air here a little bit earlier. Wow,
Well, yeah,
a lot earlier.
Yeah, we actually are on the.
We're on the air.
Yeah, we're doing this in a bit of a different way, but to get things ready to go.
Yeah, a little bonus coverage on the first night, first Delone home game, boys home game of the year. Mercy rule is in effect. The clock's going to stay running, so we're going to just bring our telecast right now. Welcome to Sonny Shepherd Gym here in the campus of Delone Catholic High School. The JV game is just finishing up. Delone losing by 40 points to a very talented Littlestown squad, and you're going to find the varsity team at Littlestown is just as talented. They come into this with a 3-0 record. Little extra bonus tonight before the game starts. Delone will honor number 25, Evan Brady, senior Evan Brady, who scored his 1,000th point the other night at Biglerville in a loss to Biglerville. Right now, Delone's score here is 57-20. Once we do the actual pregame show, we'll go over what we're going to do this year and how we're going to do it, and what you can expect from DCBN and for the winter months here. Our crew is Bill Smith. Eric Lawrence can't be here tonight. I'm Tony Weaver, and we have several students that assist us too. They will be here along the way during the year. Just as in the past, if people want to come up and see what we do here, or hopefully we'll try to give you a number. Maybe you can text in and let us know how we're doing as we go along here during the winter months. It's a little different operation than what we had in the past. We're going to try to keep it that you can watch Delone sports from the comfort of your home.
And with the switch over to YouTube from the old software, that software we had was bought out by IBM and became a paid product. And now there's things with Facebook and YouTube all over that you can stream things for free. So we're using YouTube, and as we get things more robust, there's going to be chat features, and we're planning on having some stat sidebars, things as we go. At the moment, the one thing I really feel like I would like to have is to have the clock. If we can do the score on graphics, but the clock, I cannot change a time clock every second to match what we have here.
And
but
as a play-by-play guy here, what I'll try to do is keep you very updated closely on the clock.
Okay. And that was something I thought of mentioning a few minutes ago, because with that being one thing we can't see, I can get the quarter, I can get the score. With a little bit of time, I could even get the team fouls, but
yeah.
the time is something that's going to.
There's a timeout, so the clock will stop here with 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. 59-20, the Squires on the losing end of the score here this evening in this JV game. For the varsity game, Littlestown comes in 3-0, like I said. Very highly rated Littlestown team in Division III here, the YAIA, and also in 4A in District 3. Delone comes in 1-2. Took a beating against Bowling Springs, then came back and beat Greenwood, and then had a tough loss to Biglerville the other night in their league.
I just heard you for a second. It confused me. I just heard you in here for just a second, but we're okay either way.
Okay, like I said, we're going to go over what's going on here with DCBN. Another thing you might notice is we only got one camera going right now. We're going to try to maybe as the year goes on implement another camera. Like Bill said, it's tough getting the score and everything with the only one camera. So we're going to try, maybe if we can, as we go along and the technical people get to know this system a little better.
We have room to get things a bit closer to what they were, but there's also some places where we can surpass that as well. So this has been a year of, some things are taking a step forward, some things have taken a bit of a step back. But all in all, I think we're going to be able to do sports, and I know we have some other assemblies and things coming up that, especially with baccalaureate and graduation being possibilities. Well, graduation's pretty solid. We can do graduation pretty well with the setup we have even. But there's going to be some real possibility for covering things that happen here.
Yeah, as we always say, and Eric is a lot better on this because Eric's the director of development here at Delone Catholic, and DCBN is not just for sports. You're going to see a lot of the school activities on here, and hopefully as we go down the road, the club that Bill Smith actually monitors, the DCBN club, will be using this for a lot more in-school functions than just sports and graduation and baccalaureate. I'm sure the assemblies and stuff like that are in your plans to do that.
Well, yeah, the capabilities we have, and especially with Principal Aroka, he comes from a school that did announcements on video and things like that. So he's well aware of the possibilities that are out there. He's already been in contact with amps down the street to possibly exchange some help, build what we can do, what we can teach the kids with it, because being able to have a couple of years, whether it's on your transcript as a class or it's just in your resume as an activity, just to say that, hey, we've put out videos of sporting events that were watched by dozens, hundreds of people, and here, nowadays you can just say, okay, well, here, take a look at this one because I have it on my flash drive. I have it on.
Exactly. So we're going to, the games, the JVs took a 61-25 defeat here. Varsity's going to try to do a little better. Littlestown's already out in the court. So once again, welcome to Sonny Shepherd Memorial Gymnasium here in the campus of Delone Catholic High School as we bring you DCBN winner 2018-2019. We met a couple weeks ago and we decided to do 5 boys basketball games, 5 girls basketball games, and 3 wrestling matches. Now involved in those 13 events will be the senior nights for every one of those activities. We try to get the senior nights put in because we know there's grandparents that can't make it and people from far away that want to see people do their last scholastic event. So let's go over what we're going to do for the boys. We're here tonight, of course, for Littlestown, and we're back here next Friday night as the Fighting Irish of York Catholic come in for a visit. Then we skip down to the January 11th when our crosstown rival, the Hanover Nighthawks, are in here for a game on January 11th. January 18th, York Tech in. They're very good this year, very good team this year. And then, of course, we end up with Bermudian Springs, January 29th on senior night. Next Wednesday, you're going to get a look at the wrestling team, which beat crosstown rival Hanover last night, 40-36. We're going to see them wrestle another rival in Biglerville. January 3rd, we're going to see Delone wrestle Littlestown, and we hope to have Bob Gano, ex-coach at Delone Catholic, here that night to help with the commentary. We end up senior night January 23rd against Dover Eagles, a very good team from Division I of the YAIA, and we're working on a guest commentator for that night too. Now for girls, one of the best games of the year here on DCBN will be next Monday night, December 17th, when the Trinity Shamrocks come in. Both Delone and Trinity highly rated in 3A in the district, and that might be a preview of the District 3 championship game. Then we take a while off for the girls until we come back the 16th of January when we play Littlestown. The January 22nd, another big game, the annual fight between the Fighting Irish of York Catholic and the Delone Squirettes. And the York Catholic now, they're in the same league this year, but they're not in the same division for districts. So that, if you want to see them play, you're going to have to see them play in league because they will not meet in districts. Greencastle Antrim comes in here on the 28th of January, and they end up with crosstown rival Hanover on senior night, February 1st. So that's what would look like here this year in DCBN, and hopefully Bill and I and Eric can dole this out and be at every game to give you what we said. Now, weather, of course, is going to play a factor in that. We're going to try to, play with the weather and make sure we get games on that we're supposed to get on.
Yeah, because Eric lives a whole 3 blocks away, and you and I both live about a block away. But
yeah,
we'll
make it. If the other team can make it here.
Yeah, it's a matter of who else can get here. And when it comes to the weather, it's a go with the flow type of thing. I know over the years we've gotten a lot more likely to have delays and cancellations, but it's all for safety purposes. The one snow day we had so far this year, when they called it off, I was surprised that they did, but then I had to drive into town, and I understood completely. It was bad driving.
The weather we put up with doing the 6 football games we did this year, especially the last one at Southwest when Delone played York Catholic in the district playoffs, and that was some night. Now, we could only do that, the audio version of it, but what a game that was. Delone lost 28-21 in overtime. The plan tonight is to have, at halftime, to have Coach Corey Zortman from the football team come on and discuss that. Hopefully Corey can make it, and he didn't have another obligation. He told me he'd try to make it tonight. So if Corey's here, we're going to put him on at halftime of tonight's game. Tonight also, right before the game, they're going to honor number 25 for the Squires, Evan Brady, who scored his 1,000th point the other night. Now, we got a list of Delone's players, Delone boy players. Evan's right at 1,000, and if he scores his average, let's say he gets 15 points a game. And if Evan don't get 15 points, we're in trouble as the Squires. He has 1,000 now. if he gets 15 points a game, he's going to move the whole way into third place in the scoring. Mike Zinn, a class of 2001, had 1,555 points. Chris Hartman, the class of 2009, has 1,385. And then Brett Smith, who just graduated, he was a football star. Also, 2013, he had 1,248. Tommy Conrad going way back to 75, 1,216. Adam Wilderson, son of the former coach, of the coach now, almost 1,200 points, 1,1199. Austin Leonard, 1,107. He's the furthest back, 1967. He was the first 1,000-point scorer in Delone history. Andy Singer and Jim Beetle Roth. Actually, Jim Beetle Roth get 1,000 points a couple years before Austin Leonard did. I'm sorry about that. Don't want to slight Beetle. And then we go down to Andy O'Brien and Nick Brady, who both played for York College and set records down at York College also, which I'm very proud of since I'm a grad of York College. So tonight, right before tip-off, Evan Brady's going to be honored for his 1,000th point. In the girls' basketball, right now, Sierra Moore outscored everybody 25-95. Sierra graduated in 2012, and I think she's playing over in Europe right now, is the last I heard. Meredith Cox in 2006 had 2,097 points. 95, Janelle Smith, 1,745. Becky Timmons, 1673 and 91. Maddie Comley, who just graduated here in 2015, 1644. Ashley Elon, a 2002 graduate of Delone, with 1,178. Michelle Sneeringer going back to 89, 1,142. Kelly Strasbaugh in 92, 1084. Christian Snyder in 89, 1,037. And then back in 1990, Ann Weldy had 1,009 points. So they're your 1,000-point scorers in the history. And Evan Brady joined them the other night, which is, as you can see, a pretty exclusive club for somebody who's been playing basketball since the 30s.
Yeah, there's a long history, and to have a small group like that just means it doesn't happen. It's been happening more often. Most sports have been getting more higher scoring just in general, but, I mean.
Well, yeah, recently, the girls have been having a lot of scores, and the guys here had Brett Smith back in 2013, and the game's changed a lot, and 1,000 points still means a lot, to the schools around here. To have only 15 boys and 10 girls that scored 1,000 points in the whole history of the Delone basketball program, Evan Brady, who got his 1,000th early in his senior year and really has a chance to
he's got a lot of opportunity left.
Yeah, I mean, and he averages almost 20-some points a game. So I said if he only averages 15, he's going to have third place. He's going to have to go a ways to catch Mike Zinn up at the top, but he's going to really rise up through unless injury takes him. Of course, Evan was also, we talked about him on the football field all year, his starring at quarterback and also defensive back for the 10-2 Squires. And like I said, hopefully at halftime, we will, even if Coach Dortmund's not here, I'll try to run through the season for you and highlight some of the things that we saw on DCBN when Delone gave us a home schedule that mercy ruled everybody we played at home.
Yeah, there were games where the outcome wasn't at issue for very long. Then there was the very end. That was
the district playoff game when Upper Dolphin came in. It was a great game, and Delone finally took control of that in the second half, and they won by 20 points, 23 points or whatever it was. But that, like you said, at halftime was a tough game.
Yeah, that was still tough.
So there's 7 minutes left before the start of the game, and we're going to, when the national anthem's played, we will stop talking, and hopefully you can hear that with our audio that we have here. We're going to try to hope that. Now, the starting lineup for Delone Catholic, I don't have the starting lineup for Littlestown. Talking to Coach Wilderson before the game, he's very happy. 1-2, he's not happy with the record, of course, but he's very happy about the way the kids are playing. He said the kids are hustling. They're very good in practice. They're very coachable kids. and he's hoping for a better showing tonight, although this Littlestown team is one of the best in the area. They're led by Logan Collins, number 22. He's a 6'4" senior. And one thing that Delone has is no size. Andrew Shipley might be back tonight to play, and he's 6'2", and he's the biggest Squire out there. And that was our trouble the other night up in Biglerville, where a 6'8" kid just had 30 points. We have no height, and we suffer on the boards a little bit. Tonight's starting lineup: number 3 for the Squires, Aaron Pete Bay; number 11, Chico Opernozzi; number 35, Corbin Keller; number 32, Andrew Shipley's actually going to start and see how long he can go. He was injured in football, and he's making his debut in basketball tonight. And, of course, number 25, senior 5'8", Evan Brady, who lights it up from anywhere in the court. He comes across half court, and he's looking to shoot. So we'll have to see how we can do tonight against this very tough Littlestown team, who, like I said, is 3-0 and hasn't really been tested early in the season here. Hopefully everybody can hear us. Actually, Bill, I think that's one of the best pictures we had all year right now, going out onto the internet. I hope everybody...
From what I'm seeing and hearing in my one ear from my phone, I think things are settled down pretty well from a half hour ago, which is going to happen. And
well, Bill's working by himself here technical-wise, because I am not a techie at all. And actually, I think Monday night we're going to get a little help on that. We'll have another techie person up here, and we'll tell you who she is on Monday night. But 4 minutes here before the start of the game, and remember, right before tip-off is when Evan Brady's going to be honored here for his 1,000 points very early here in his senior year. Coach Whittleson and the Littlestown coaches over there meeting, getting the rules and regulations told to him right in front of the bench. Thank you for all the volunteers, Bert Adams, Tommy Ryder, over there keeping, like always, keeping the score. Guys have been doing this around here for years and years, and we say it in the football broadcasts all the time, Bill, how important volunteers are to Delone Catholic High School.
Yeah, whether it's keeping book, whether it's running chains, all that stuff is done here by just people who've they've had kids here, they've been students here, they've lived here all their lives. They just want to help out and be a part of it.
Well, let's face it, we're here because of Delone. I mean,
yeah, oh yeah.
Delone means so much to everybody in this community that graduated from here. The teachers, help these people get where they are in life, and this is a way to give back. And look at the concession stands in football are full of, parents and people that really want to help out the Delone athletic community here.
And there are things that people start off with when their kids are here, and then they stay with it. Yeah, they stay with it long after their kids are gone. Somehow they're convinced
to stay around.
Yeah.
2 minutes left here before the start of the game. Like we said, big honor tonight. Evan Brady, number 25, will be honored for his 1,000th point that he hit the other night in Biglerville. And they asked him, did he mind scoring it away? And he said, you know what? 1,000 points going to come when it comes. He's very excited and happy that he scored it. Of course, he'd have rather did it here in front of the home crowd, but, he got his 1,000th point. Now he has at least 19 more games to work on his point total.
Yeah, I'm sure he knew. I'm sure he had count of it, but there was no way he was going to pull up. No matter what the situation was.
And the big thing tonight, as far as our crowds go over the years, tonight's crowd's not really that bad of a crowd here at Delone. The gym's probably around half full. And for a Friday night in December, that's not a bad crowd with the Adams County rival Littlestown in the house. And the Littlestown girls and Delone girls, the Squirettes, are playing up at Littlestown, which really I would like to see them work that where we play the varsity games both at the same place. They start like maybe 4 o'clock and play JV game. That way we get a bigger crowd. But this sort of splits the crowd when the girls play one place and the guys play the other. Because most of these people know people on both teams, and some of them even have kids on both teams, and it makes it tough to choose. Some of them say we're just going to go to the home games.
Yeah, and that's you might have to make that decision to just go to the home ones, or you just go to the away ones and watch us broadcast.
Because we're giving you 13 events this year, like I said. So we're getting ready here for the introduction of the starters, and I'll try to give them to you as they come out for Littlestown. Forgive me tonight. You know, it's our first game of the year. I might get some of the numbers wrong. It took me a game or so in football to get the numbers right. So.
Well, some of that was the style of the jerseys.
Yeah,
they weren't cooperative.
Yeah, we can see the numbers here tonight. There's no excuse for that. I don't know if we're going to have the starters announced or the national anthem first. We'll have to wait and see here how they're going to do this tonight.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This moment we want to celebrate the milestone.
Actually, they're going to do Evan's 1,000th point right now.
Senior scored his 1,000th point at Biglerville this past Tuesday evening. Evan joins a select group of 13 total boys and girls here at Delone Catholic that have accomplished this feat. Please welcome his family: Mother Brenda, Father Phil, Grandpa Al, along with brothers Corey and Austin Brady.
Mother, father, grandparents are out there in the court with Evan. Very big honor for Evan tonight here. Coach Whittleson out there, they're going to give him a basketball. The parents are wearing T-shirts with Evan's picture on it. Says Evan Brady 1,000 points. Littlestown fans showing great sportsmanship, up clapping also. Big night for Evan. Congratulations, Evan, from DCBN and all the people here at Delone Catholic. Bill, it's good to see Littlestown over there doing what they're doing.
Yeah, they're doing very.
Sportsmanship means so much, and that was a nice show of sportsmanship there by Littlestown. Last couple pictures being taken by school photographer, and we'll see if it's going to be the national anthem or if it's going to be introduction of players. We're very early. People are probably just coming on now because we weren't supposed to come on until 7:15. But we're just to say it once again, we're here at Shepherd Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Delone Catholic High School as the boys basketball team have their opening game here at the home this year. They come in 1-2. Littlestown's 3-0 and a very good, strong team. For Littlestown, number 22, Collins. Logan Collins is one of the finest players around in the area. Try to get you the starting lineups here. Given the rules and regulations of sportsmanship and what's allowed and what's not allowed here at the YAIA basketball games. Number 2, Jacob Lane, a 6'0 senior, starting at guard. He was also the quarterback for the Thunderbolts. Dan Gasman, a 6'3 senior forward, will start for Littlestown also. 22, Logan Collins, a 6'4 senior guard. Jalen Weissauer, 6'0. Coach Wilson says you got to watch out for him also. And Braden Staub, number 42, a 6'5 junior. So you can see Delone's going to be really outsized here tonight.
And now let's see the starting lineup for your Delone Catholic Squires.
For the Squires, starting lineup as follows. Corbin Keller, a 6'2" junior, will start for the Squires. Another junior, number 3, Aaron Pete Bay. Good to see Andrew Shipley back from his football injury. He's a 6'2" senior. He'll start again for the Squires. Chico Opernosi, a football star in his own right, 5'10" senior, will start. And number 25, of course, Evan Brady will start. So there's your starting lineups for both teams. We'll have the national anthem and the tip-off, and then we'll start the game. And we're going to take a timeout here while they do the national anthem. And here we go with the start of the home season here for the Delone Catholic Squires. Bill, I don't know. Do you think Delone can handle the size disadvantage that they have?
I really don't. I mean, to be honest, it's
every starter for Littlestown's at least 6 foot tall, and Delone only has 2 out there. Andrew Shipley, who I think is generously listed at 6'2".
Yeah, I was a little surprised when he was listed there. And again, I usually see him sitting down in the classroom, not standing up in basketball.
That's right.
court.
You're a teacher. You
Yeah.
know all these guys anyway. So we're gonna have. It looks like Keller jump against.
That's Andrew out there.
Andrew Shipley going to jump center. Squires are in their white, Littlestown in their blue.
No.
Ball goes back to Chico Opernosi over to Aaron Pete Bay as the Squires are going to go against, looks like a man-to-man defense. The Littlestown JVs played a zone. Keller has the ball. Back to Keller, back to Chico Opernosi. Over to Evan Brady.
There's
Delone being deliberate. Nice pass inside to Opernosi, but the ball's blocked away. Here comes the Thunderbolts down the floor. Layup is good. Logan Collins. Littlestown will press full court. Collins gets the first 2 points for the Bolts of Littlestown. Opernosi has the ball over to Brady. Brady drives the baseline, stops, gets the ball blocked. They got a foul, though. Evan Brady's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Brady's first shot is up and good. 7:12 left here in the first quarter. Delone down 2-1. Brady's second shot is up. He got them both, 2-2. Keller brings the ball up court for Littlestown. Collins. Collins, a 6-foot guard. Very, very hard matchup for the Squires. Ball goes inside. Gazeman takes a shot, not there. Rebounded by Aaron Pete Bay.
probably the shortest guy on the court.
Opernosy has the ball. Goes up strong. Not there. Collins up the court, drives to the basket, lays it up and in. He is tough. Good movement, good body control. He has all 4 Littlestown points. Brady brings it up, gives it to Aaron Pete Bay. Might have got away with a little bit of a walk there out front. Over to Shipley. Shipley drives, gives it to Opernosy. Back to Bay. A 3-pointer. No, he walked before he shot it. It went in, but the ref had him for a walk. 6:07 left here in the first quarter. Collins brings the ball up.
6 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Very tough. Shipley trying to guard him. Looks like Brady reached in and grabbed the wrist there and fouled Collins. He's a very tough matchup, Bill, for anybody in our court. He's 6'4". He can dribble the ball that way.
Yeah, to be able to.
And his body control something, too. Braden Staub outside. 3-pointer by number 32. YAIAA don't go.
And to be able to make those adjustments with your body, I know taller people tend to have a harder time growing into their body or to get a control. And if you have it now, you're ahead of the game.
Yeah. Aaron Pete Bay drives to the hoop. No foul, but ball's out of bounds to Delone. Delone will trigger it in with 5:27 left here in the first quarter. Down by 2. Keller gets it to Pete Bay. Back out to Shipley. Shipley gives it to Brady. Brady over to Pete Bay. Back to Chico Opernosy. Ball almost lost by Keller, but controlled. Bay gives it to Shipley. Shipley from 3, not there. Littlestown on a fast break. They throw it away, and it's going to go over to the Squires. Midway here through the first quarter. 4-2. Pete Bay brings the ball down. We'll see how deep each team goes in their bench. No subs yet. Brady to Keller. Keller to Opernosy. Opernosy drives, dishes it off to Brady. Brady drives to the basket. Nice move. Lays it up. Not there. Fast break Littlestown. Lays it up. Not there. Rebounded by number 22 again. That's Collins. He has all 6 points for Littlestown. They get the ball up to Brady. Brady gets it back to Pete Bay, and the Squires break the press. Cross court to Brady. Back to Brady into Opernosy. Down on the right side, Opernosy drives, lays it up, and he's fouled, and he's going to be fouled by number 10, Dan Gazeman. So he's going to go and try to shoot 2 here for the Squires also. 4:15 left here in the first quarter. Delone down 6-2.
Yeah, so far I think I hope that Delone does have some depth in the bench because they're going to only stay in this by hustle, and that may tire everybody out.
Well, especially with the height advantage that Littlestown has.
I mean, they're rebounded pretty well for having the disadvantaged size. They're moving the ball pretty well.
Opernosy's second shot, again, no good. Rebound Gazeman for Littlestown.
But they may need to work harder for every score than Littlestown.
Jacob Lane has the ball.
That might take a toll over time.
Lane brings it back out front and resets. Littlestown running a 1-4 motion offense. Over to Collins. Collins is super quick with that 6'4" frame. Gives it back to Lane. Collins from 3 downtown, not there. Rebounded by Keller for Delone, and he gets it to Pete Bay, and the Squires bring it up the court. Crosses the timeline, back to Keller. Keller to Brady. Brady with a jumper. Up, got it. Brady, 2 guys have scored so far, Brady and Collins. 3:10 left here in the first quarter. Lane from downtown, not there. Brady lets it go out of bounds, and it's going to go over to the Squires. (6-4). Pete Bay brings it up. Like you said, Bill, a lot of hustle for the Squires here. They're playing well, trying to hang in this game against an undefeated Littlestown squad. Shipley gives it back to Pete Bay. He takes it, and he's going to be fouled going up. We'll have to see if they called that. No, he's going to call it on the floor, so Delone's going to get it inbounds. Third team foul, and first foul on Gazeman. Brady triggers it in, gets it to Keller. Keller can't get a shot off. Gives it back to Pete Bay, and Delone's going to set it up out front. Opernosy to Brady. Brady drives, stops, pops, not there. Ball goes out of bounds to Littlestown. 2:39 left here in the first quarter. 6-4 Littlestown. And Collins is going to bring the ball up the court. Very slowly, he crosses the timeline. Takes it to the hole, lays it up and in. He is very, very tough to stop when he goes to the basket. Ball's triggered into Opernosy. He crosses the timeline. Andrew Shipley has the ball. Back to Keller. Aaron Pete Bay drives to the basket, lays it up. It's blocked away by Jacob Lane. Out of bounds to the Squires. Coming in for the Squires is number 42, and I don't have a 42 there, big guy. Let's say that's Matt Reineman.
I think it's Matt Reineman.
We'll say it's Matt Reineman. And he comes in for Chico. Pass to Bay. Nice play.
Nice.
Bay goes to the basket and makes it 8-6. 2 minutes exactly left here in the first quarter. Nice pass inside to number 42, Braden stalled from Collins, and it's 10-6. Squires triggered into Bay. Bay knocked out of bounds by number 10, Dan Gazeman of Littlestown, to the Squires. Zone trap set up here by Littlestown. Over to Brady. He crosses the timeline. They broke the trap. Keller, actually.
Yep.
Keller over to Pete Bay. To Reineman. He goes up strong. Blocked away. Braden Staub got a block. Ball's given to Collins. What a move. He lays it up but missed it. He actually he got between a jam and a layup and didn't know what to do. Stolen away, stolen back by Littlestown. And out of bounds off Littlestown. Number 24 for Littlestown, Tyler Beiser comes into the game. Lane goes out of the game.
That was the first little bit of sloppy play we've seen so far.
From Littlestown, yeah. Who are we getting in here for the Squires? Looks like number 21, Tyler Monto, will come in for Andrew Shipley. Two football players. Monto, one of the leading rushers on the football team this year. Pete Bay brings it up. Squires only down 4. They're hanging pretty tight here with a minute left. Reineman to the basket, lays it up, and he got it. 10-8. Under a minute left here in the first quarter.
Come on, you're killing me.
Collins, spin move to the basket, lays it up, not there. He gets a rebound. Actually, the rebound was by Braden Staub, and he laid it in to make it 12-8. Pete Bay brings it across the timeline for the Squires. Brady has it. Brady was fouled out front. That's going to be the 4th team foul on Littlestown. And the first foul on number 24, Tyler Beiser for Littlestown. Looks like Littlestown's going to try to change whoever guards Brady. And another foul. That's number 10, Gazeman. It's his second foul. And he fouled Reineman in the post. 5th team foul on Littlestown. 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. Keller to Brady. Brady tried to get it inside to Monto. Knocked out of bounds. Going to be Delone Catholic's ball with 27 seconds left. See who comes into the game here for Littlestown. Looks like number 32, Jaden Wassauer, back in the game. Monto drives to the basket. Lays it off to Keller. Keller tries to get it inside. Brady steals it back. Goes the baseline. Gives it to Keller. 10-foot jumper missed. Reineman gets it and lays it in. 12-10 as Reineman stole the ball from Littlestown and laid it back in. It's a 2-point game. Collins going to the basket, stops, pops. Got it at the buzzer. Collins have 12 of the 14 points, and it's 14-10 here at the end of the first quarter. And the possession error to start the second quarter favors Littlestown, so they're going to come out with it. So, Bill, 14-10 here at the end of the first quarter. Not a bad performance by the Squires.
No, not at all. I'm happy. I'm satisfied.
Well, I think what Coach told me before the game, the kids play hard. You can obviously see the talent level is a little lopsided here in Littlestown's favor, and Delone is playing very hard. It looks like Shipley's going to report back into the game. We'll try to give you the players when they come out, the 5 that come out for the second quarter. And another thing we can say is Logan Collins is as advertised. He has 12 of the 14 points. Very tough to handle out front, especially with these spin moves to the basket. You get a 6'4" guard that can do that. That's pretty good.
But it's not like he's the only person down there. I mean, he's not.
No,
the only
he has
person
other guys
touching
that
the
are
ball.
moving and screening
Right.
for him. That's what I mean. They're a very complimentary team. And let's see who's coming out. Collins is coming out here for Littlestown. Tyler Beiser's still in the court. Dan Gazeman's out there. Jaden Weissauer, and let's see who the last one is. Number 12 is Jacob Thomas. For the Squires, it's Shipley, Brady, Monto, Reineman, and Pete Bay. Nice kick out, a nice three. Weissauer and a kick out from Collins makes it a 7-point game. Squires bring the ball up the court. Brady gets it to Monto. Monto drives. Nice dish inside to Reineman. He lays it up, misses it, gets it again, lays it in, and he's fouled.
Nice play
We're
by
going to get the
Reineman.
traditional 3-point play here. Nice job by Reineman, who has 6 points off the bench so far.
That might be a good answer to our question of how the bench is, because
Jacob Thomas commits the first foul. Littlestown's at 6 fouls. Reineman will try to cut this lead to 4, but he can't. 24 and a 3-point shot not there. Weissauer hits his second 3 in a row, 20-12. Beiser missed a 3. It was rebounded by Littlestown. Weissauer put it in. Brady on the break now. He goes to the basket, lays it up, and he can't get it. Nice rebound by Reineman. He got hammered, we thought, but no call. Weissauer drives to the basket, and they're going to call a foul. Let's see how they're going to call a foul on Delone. We had to wait to see if he called an offensive foul or have to see who that foul's on. As number 12 for the Squires, Kevin Mowry is going to come into the game. That foul was called on number 21, Tyler Monto. Mowry's going to come in for Pete Bay. As the score swells to 21-19 very quickly, 7 minutes left here in the second quarter. Weissauer hits it, and all of a sudden it's a 10-point game, Bill.
Yeah, that was one of my fears. The skill that Littlestown has.
Trying to pass the ball across
Everything's
court.
got to go just right.
Collins jams it home on a fast break, and all of a sudden it's 24-12. Squires have got to play a better passing game. They can't try to pass it across court. Mowry tries to go to the basket. It's not there, and it's blocked away. Littlestown on a fast break, and they miss a shot. Monto has the ball stolen from him, and we're going to get a timeout from Delone as the ball. Coach Wilson needed to stop down here and just get them back together here, Coach. 6:22 left in the first half, 24-12, and all of a sudden Littlestown is on a 10-2 run. Nice timeout there by Coach Wilson because Delone was getting a little sloppy in their passes. 3 turnovers led to 6 quick points for Littlestown. And Littlestown has too good of a team and too quick of a team to turn the ball over to them.
And absolutely, and that's one of the ideas that they have to play solid and sound the whole way.
Way too many passes that tried to cross court. Let's see who's in the game here for the Squires. We got Shipley, Brady, Mowry, Reineman, and Monto. Shipley has the ball. Back to Brady. Brady from downtown for three. He got it. Brady has 7. 24-15. Big basket for the Squires. Three-pointer by Littlestown. Not there. Rebounded by Shipley. Squires going to try to make a little run of their own here. Brady crosses the timeline. Takes it to the basket. Pass to Reineman. Reineman back out to Mowry. Mowry from 3. Not there.
Oh.
Another bad pass. Collins again, jams it home. And we got a technical now against the basket will count. Technical on Collins for grabbing the rim after he's dunked the ball. There was nobody around him, so he's not allowed to grab the rim, only if somebody's underneath him. So they're going to call a technical. Littlestown fans don't like that call. Brady's going to go to the line to shoot the technicals, and then it'll be Delone's ball. So that's technical on Collins. It's also his first team foul. It's the 7th team foul against Littlestown. (26-15). Brady will shoot the technical. Shots up, no good. Brady gets another shot. Second shot's up, and he got that one. 8 points for Brady on the night, 26-16. The Squires will bring it here near midcourt, far side of the court here. Keller will trigger it in. Opernosy back in the game for the Squires. Try to get the ball to Brady. It's knocked away. Might have been a walk there that Littlestown got away with. Littlestown passing it around out front. Beiser with the ball now. Over to YAIAA. Beiser back to Beiser. Number 11, Zach Lanning in the game for Littlestown now also. Five-second call against Littlestown as Lanning got caught for the ball 5 seconds. Delone will trigger it in the side, and we had 5 turnovers here for the Squires in this quarter already, which is way too many. Opernosy brings it up, gets it to Mowry. Monto drives the basket. Nobody took him, and he lays it right in. 26-18, Tyler Monto to the basket. Littlestown drives, he's fouled, and it looks like Monto may have got him going by. Let's see who they call that on. It's either going to be Monto or Keller. See who they called it on Monto. That'll be his second foul. Number 24, Tyler Beiser will go to the line. 4-2 for Littlestown. First one's up, not there. 4:47 left here in the first half. Monto out of the game. Shipley back in the game. Mowry's still in the game for the Squires. Second shot's up and good. 9-point Littlestown lead. Shipley has the ball, given to Opernosy. And Opernosy's going to travel.
Yeah, they're going to have a walk on.
He thought he might have been. That's the 7th turnover here in the second quarter already for the Squires. Chico thought he might have been bumped to start that, but no call from the ref. Collins brings the ball up the court. Evan Brady on him. Round the front, back to Collins. In the corner of the lane. Lane stops, pops, not there. Rebounded by number 11, Lanning for Littlestown. 10-footer up, got it. YAIAA, who's got hot here all of a sudden. YAIAA has 9 points here. Brady brings the ball up the court into the timeline. Delone down 11. Mowry has it back to Brady, but it's stolen. Slow pass. YAIAA lays it up but misses it. Brady back down the court. Squires have numbers, 5-on-3 inside to Oprenosi, but YAIAA gets back and takes it. Actually, that's Lane. Lane brings it back up the court. Over to YAIAA. He drives the lane. Not there. Knocked away. Scramble for the ball. We're going to have to see where it goes. It's going to stay with Littlestown with 3:39 left here in the first quarter.
There's some nice hands there by Mowry, though.
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah, because that was an easy layup if you don't knock that away. I tell you what, Littlestown's going to be tough to beat in the division.
Oh,
division
yeah.
we're in. With YAIAA, and that's the one Coach Whittleson told me to keep an eye on tonight. YAIAA and Keller are both super quick. Keller goes to the basket, lays it up. He's got it. 31-18. Into the middle to Brady. Brady turns, lets everybody clear it. He's going to bring the ball up over the timeline. In the corner to Keller. Keller, nice move, stops, pops, not there. Nice rebound by Shipley. He lays it up, but it's not there. Oprenosi has it, and he's going to be fouled. Chico's going to shoot two. Let's see who that fouls on.
Considering the size difference, Delone is holding their own on the boards.
They're going to call that on Beiser, number 24, and that's his third foul. Oprenosi hits the first one.
There we go.
Beiser, actually it's number 42, Braden Staub going out. Pete Bay coming back in for Mowry. And actually the starters are back in for the Squires, the same five that started the game. Chico's second shot, not there. Rebounded by number 12, Thomas for Littlestown. Shots up and good by Collins again. Collins and YAIAA have most of the points for Littlestown. Littlestown up 14. Brady from way downtown, not there. Rebounded by Pete Bay. He goes up with a layup and lays it in. Nice move by Aaron Pete Bay to cut the Littlestown lead to 12. Collins out front. Over to Lane. Lane from downtown, not there. We got a tie up, and the bot's going to favor Delone. Aaron Pete Bay got his hand in there and tied up Jacob Thomas. Ball's going to be turned over to Delone Catholic. Pete Bay gets it in the corner. He's trapped. Ball back into Keller. I think he got away with two dribbles, but it's stolen anyway. Collins up and got it. Nice move. Laid his body in, use his body to get clear and make the shot. Oprenosi brings it up the court. Sloppy pass gets taken away. Littlestown on the run again. YAIAA lays it up and got it. And that quick, Coach Whittleson wants a timeout with 1:53 left here in the first quarter. 37-21 Littlestown. And to my count, we don't have a statistician here, but my count, that's 10 turnovers in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's.
And you can't throw them easy passes against Littlestown. They're just too good. And believe me, that's what Coach Wilson told me before the game when I had my talk with him, that Littlestown is super quick. They're going to come full court press us, and we have to make good, quick passes. And they're not, for a while there in the first quarter they were doing that, but talent's showing here.
Yeah, I just think it was something they probably would have a hard time keeping up with, and that's what's happening.
Well, what Coach Whittleson told me before the game is it's so hard to duplicate that in practice, to duplicate their speed in practice.
Oh, yeah.
And you can only practice with what you have, and it's so hard to duplicate the speed of Collins and YAIAA and Lane especially. Those three guys are super, super quick.
Oops. I don't want to make sure we're still.
We're good. Squires get it to Shipley, to Brady. Brady drives. No, nice pass, but it can't That was a good pass, and Reineman couldn't handle it. Little high, but he should have had that one. 1:49 left here in the second quarter. Collins brings it up the court for Littlestown. Over to Weissauer. Weissauer from way downtown, not there. Pete Bay with a rebound, and the Squires are on the run. Knocked away.
Yeah,
nice play by Reineman, shielding off to get the rebound back. Over to Brady in the corner. It's not there. Rebound Reineman. Lays it up. I'm sorry, Shipley got that rebound. He was fouled going back up, and he'll shoot two. See who they called that foul on for Littlestown. Still haven't put the number up. Shipley's going to shoot two. The first one's up, not there. That's the 9th team foul on Littlestown. The next one will be the double bonus. Shipley's second shot is up and good. Littlestown back up the court. Collins. Pete Bay's on him. Nice pass inside to number 12, up and in. Thomas, the Delone fans thought he had a walk there, but not called. Shipley, nice play, taken away from him by Collins. Quick hands. Lane has it on the right side. He gets it back out to Collins out front. Over to Weissauer. A three, not there. Weissauer quickly gets the rebound, knocks it away, and then gets it back. 43 seconds left here before halftime. Collins out front. Over to Lane. Lane for three, not there. Pete Bay on the rebound. Here come the Squires. Pass to Brady's. He gets it back. Reineman out front to Keller. Pete Bay tries to shoot a three. It's not there. Rebounded by Reineman. He takes it up. Gets it blocked. Lane's way down the court all alone. He lays it up and in. Littlestown's up by 19, and that's going to be it here at halftime. Brady's going to shoot a long three right before half, and it's not there. And that's going to be it. That's halftime here at Sonny Shepherd Gym here in the campus of Delone Catholic High School. 41 Littlestown, 22 Delone. A big second half for 27 points to 12, and that's their lead here as they blow it open here in the second quarter. Hopefully Corey Zortman's here in the building and comes over here. If he's here. Trying to look around the crowd here to see if anybody's here. They're going to have a drawing out here. For the, I guess this is 50-50, or is this something?
Oh, this is the PTO raffle, I think.
Oh, okay, the PTO raffle. Delone down 19 points. Try to get you the winner of the raffle. I don't see Corey, so I guess we're not doing an interview here. Bill, if you know some things here at school that's going on, maybe you can. I'm not sure.
I know this weekend. I'm not sure.
Well, tomorrow there's a big doubleheader here at Delone.
Yep.
Actually, games start at 3 o'clock. Southwestern Crosstown rival Southwestern's in for the games here at Delone tomorrow. Start at 3. Girls JVs, boy JVs, and girls varsity and boys varsity. We will not be bringing you that on DCBN. Them games start around 3 o'clock and will end up like 9:30 tomorrow night after all 4 games are played. So if you want to see both boys and girls in action, tomorrow is the day to come here to Delone.
I know the Christmas concerts this weekend as well. I believe it's Sunday. I'm not sure of the time because they play some of it on Monday morning for us at school, so that's when I'm going to listen. With our last week here before the Christmas break, we have a half day of school on Friday to begin the Christmas break. Of course, we'll be here Monday and Friday for basketball, Monday for the girls at Trinity.
Monday for girls, Wednesday for
the
wrestling.
and Friday for the boys.
Yeah, and you can't say enough about the Delone wrestling team last night. Went into Hanover and knocked off Hanover in there 30 to 46. Zach Groff got a pin at heavyweight for the win for the Squires. And Tommy Ryder just won something, and he's one of the guys
he's one of the scorekeepers.
One of the scorekeepers that he's been volunteering here for years and years and years, and he just won something. Good for Tommy.
Yeah.
Like we said, it's a pretty nice crowd here of Delone students and Littlestown students. And I'm sure it's the same thing up there in Littlestown where the girls are playing now. If we do get a score of that game, we'll pass that along. We haven't gotten anything yet. Well, Bill, recapping the football season, what a season Delone had. 10-2. Not to mention the girls volleyball team, which had a great year. And
this year in sports was really exciting. And
girls soccer just missed out on making the playoffs. The girls volleyball went to the state semifinals again this year before they lost.
Yeah, I think it was the state semis. That was
to the state semis. So
the
quite a year in the fall, capped off by Delone going to the District 3 championship game and dropping a heartbreaker 28-21 to York Catholic in overtime. And York Catholic went on then in the first round of the states, and they got beat by eventual state champion Southern Columbia.
I'm going to see if I can find any of the scores.
The Squires in football went 10-2. They had a 9-0 record, or 8-0 before they lost to York Catholic down at York Catholic. They finished off the season by beating crosstown rival Hanover. And then in a great game here at Delone on a Saturday afternoon, because it was canceled on Friday night because of the weather, go figure, Delone beat Upper Dolphin here by 23 in the first round of the districts. And that was a great game, too. That was we covered that on DCBN.
And that was a lot. It was a lot closer than the score was.
Yeah, it was.
Because a lot of Delone scoring was in the second half. There was always a big play possibility from some of their players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The Upper Dolphin had some of the best players that Delone faced all year, including Littlestown. I actually think Upper Dolphin had a more rounded team than Littlestown. It's just that Littlestown had tremendous quarterback and Cole Whitman at halfback, and he was the best player we played against all year. And
yes, he was.
And when they got the ball in overtime from the 10-yard line, there was really no stopping Littlestown, or not York Catholic that night going in. But we'll be here next Friday night, and York Catholic boys basketball team will be making an appearance here. We got both girls and boys York Catholic games on DCBN this year, and then.
Well, that's not by accident.
Yeah.
We chose
we tried to pick the
because
games that the people actually wanted to see, and we really have. I'm really anxious to see the wrestling on Wednesday night. And Bill, you're going to take over play-by-play for the wrestling. You'll be doing most of that.
Yeah, I'll be doing a little more of that. Now, I don't know too much about last night. I do know that Matt Carpenter came into me about lunchtime because he had been missing all morning. He apparently broke a rib and collapsed the lung.
Yeah.
So
I heard he had a tough night.
He's up and around, but he's certainly compromised a bit.
Oh, do we got some scores there? No score that what we need, huh? Littlestown Delone.
Yeah, we don't have there are some girls and boys scores. Conestoga Christian's beating Fairfield in boys. Girls, Fairfield is beating Conestoga Christian.
You said Fairfield boys are losing? Because they're not bad. They beat York Catholic the other night. The Fairfield boys.
Yes.
In a nice upset.
Yeah, Conestoga Christian 73, Fairfield 52. And That's
probably
that
a
was,
final.
Yeah, that's a final. That was in Mount Calvary. That's a Christian tournament, so they're in a tournament.
Wow.
Uh,
Both teams back out in the court now. There's 2 minutes before we start the second half.
Yeah, the area score I have is for girls, Hanover 38, Covenant Christian 12, and that's a final. So that could possibly be in a tournament as well, if it's a final already.
Yeah, there's a couple other tournaments this weekend also. Possession error is going to favor Littlestown to start this second half. It's 41-22 Littlestown. And like we said, it was 14-10 after the first quarter. Delone was right in it, and then it got a little sloppy here in the second quarter, and that led to 27-12 disparity in points and our 19-point lead, which Littlestown has right now. And, Bill, for Delone to stay in this game, they're going to have to make crisper passes and cut down on the turnovers.
They have the will. They have the skill. I don't think they have the size, and I don't know if they have the depth and energy to do it for long enough.
Littlestown has played 10 players, and Delone's only played 8. But you know what? You're right. I thought the rebounding would be the problem, but Delone's actually rebounding pretty well. And they're actually picking up fouls because Littlestown had 10 team fouls, but Delone only had 3 in the first half. So we'll have to see if Delone can clean it up and try to stay close here, because Littlestown, they have the talent to go on 6-0, 8-0 runs, and blow this game open.
And those are the differences we see. When the pace is slow, methodical down the court, it's a much more even matchup.
Yeah, but Delone can't run with Littlestown.
Yeah, the ability to have breakaways.
And, actually, now we don't have a stat man, like I said, but Logan Collins, number 22, and Jaden Weissauer, number 32, have the majority of the points. And Evan Brady has 10 of the 22 for the Squires. Actually, Reineman came off the bench and played a real nice game for Delone.
And that was from the inside, which, again, with the size difference, was surprising.
Littlestown's going to trigger it in. Same 5 starters out there for the Squires, same 5 starters out there for the Bolts. Ball goes to Collins, and here we go in the second half. Collins tries to get inside, taken away by Opernosi, blocks it, goes to Keller. Brady's going to take over at point. He didn't play the point in the first half. He's going to be guarded by Weissauer. Delone going to try a little 1-4 offense. Keller gets it over to Opernosi. Nothing there. Very tough penetrating this Littlestown man-to-man defense. Shipley gets it into Keller, lays it up and in. Nice move on the baseline by Corbin Keller. First points of the second half go to the Squires. Lane playing with it out front. Collins from downtown. That's not going to be there. It's blocked. Corbin Keller gives it to Brady. Brady back to Keller. Keller from downtown and 3. Not there. Got a foul and a push. Going to be on Pete Bay, I believe. Yes, it is. Aaron Pete Bay with a foul. Collins to bring the ball up the court for Littlestown. Back to Collins, drive, not there. Opernosi has it for the Squires. That was Braden Staub that missed that layup for Littlestown. Keller stops, shoots, got it. Keller with 4 points coming out of halftime, 41-26. Littlestown, 6:15 left here in the third quarter. Delone up in your face man-to-man defense here. Weissauer, Brady on him. Gives him up to Shipley. Downtown shot not there. Oh, knocked into Weissauer, and a nice play by Jacob Lane. The ball was bouncing, and he batted it into Weissauer, and he made the Ball stolen by Lane, back to Brady. Brady steals it right back. Goes to the basket. Keller has it again. Jumper, got it. 8-foot jumper by Keller, so Littlestown Delone trades baskets. It's still a 15-point lead with 5:28 left here in the third quarter. Gazeman back in the game here for after having some foul trouble in the first quarter. Collins backing in on Mopernozy. Stops, turns, lays it up. Not there. Brady on the rebound. Brady crosses the timeline. Gives it to Pete Bay in the corner for three. Not there. Oh, and there's a push in the back, and we're going to get 2 shots here. I think they're going to get Pete Bay again, and YAIAA is going to go to the line. Yeah, it is. It's on Aaron Pete Bay. That's his second foul. Second team foul. YAIAA to shoot 2 for the Bolts.
I was just about to say how Delone was hustling back, but YAIAA got past him. I mean,
well, he's super quick. 44-28. He'll get another one here. Second shot's up, a little short. Rebound by Keller, but it's taken away. A lot of people thought he'd get fouled, but no call. Lane to YAIAA. YAIAA from downtown with a three. He got it. They left him alone, and he buried the three. 47-28 with 4:40 left. Shipley to Brady. Brady for three. Not there. Brady follows. Nice.
Oh
no. Wow, they call him out of bounds. I didn't think he was.
I didn't see it. I saw.
I thought he had his foot in bounds, but the ref called him out of bounds.
I saw wood between the line and the shoe.
Yeah, I did too, even from up here.
Yeah.
So Littlestown's going to take over, and Collins is going to bring the ball up the court for the Bolts. Gives it to Lane. Back to Collins. Collins drives. Tries to lay it up, not there. Staub gets the rebound and lays it in, and he's fouled. Shot is good, and we're going to get a three-point play here, attempt. And I think they're going to get Chico Opernozy for the foul. Delone's third, and it is on Opernozy, his first. Shot by Staub's not there. Rebounded back to Staub. He loses it out of bounds, and it's going to go over Delone with 4:01 left here in the third quarter. Monto comes into the game, and Shipley's going out of the game. Shipley's got to try to round himself into shape, I guess. It's his first game back. Opernozy he's going to take it to the hole. I'm not sure what the ref called. It should be Delone's ball out of bounds, and it will be.
I think it was a block, but even if it wasn't a foul, it would have been Delone's ball out of bounds.
And number 12 for Littlestown, Thomas, comes into the game, taking Staub's place. Ball's into Aaron Pete Bay. Gives it back to Brady. Brady stops, pops for three. He got it. What a shot by Evan Brady. He has 13 in the night. Lane from outside downtown. He got it too. So both teams trade a three with 3:33 left here in the third quarter. Delone brings it in, and they're going to clear the timeline here with Aaron Pete Bay. Back to Monto. Monto drives to the basket. Oh, and they're going to call an offensive foul, and Tyler Monto runs into Jacob Lane. I believe that's going to be Monto's.
I believe that's his third, yeah.
I think that's his third foul, yeah. Yeah, it is. It's Monto's third foul. Collins brings the ball up for the Thunderbolts. Lane gives it back to Collins. Collins drives the hoop. Stops from 10, lays it up, not there. Ball was picked up by number 12, Thomas, laid up. And I think they're going to get Opernozy for a foul. The refs are talking about it now. It might have been a walk. Oh, nope, they're going to get Opernozy for the hold. And so YAIAA will shoot, I guess 2 because it's not 1-on-1 yet. 15 foul on Delone, second foul on Opernozy. Shots up and good. Thomas at the line. Littlestown has lead swelled to 22 now. Second shot's up and good. Brady stepped in, or Monto steps in the line. The ball's going to go back over to Littlestown. Collins will bring the ball in for Littlestown. Lane has it out front. Back to Collins. To Geisman. Lays it up. He got it and he's fouled. Another three-point play attempt, and let's see who they call this on. I think it's going to be an Opernozy again. Mowry comes back in the game for Aaron Pete Bay. And Opernozy goes out, and Reineman comes in for the Squires. Down 25 here. Gazeman's going to try to make it. He misses his foul shot. Nice rebound by Keller, and the Squires bring it up the court. Over to Monto, drives the lane, lays it up and in. That time they beat Littlestown back for one of the only times tonight.
Yeah, it's not often.
Littlestown was a little slow there, and Squires beat him down the court.
I don't think they can count on that happening.
YAIAA has it out front, spin dribbles. Ball stolen by Monto. Nice play to keep it in bound to Brady. Although Littlestown gets it back. We're down to 2:15 left here in the third quarter. Littlestown up 23. YAIAA stops. Gives it to Keller. Keller and a nice pass inside to number 12, Thomas. And Thomas laid it in on a beautiful feed from Keller. Or Collins. Oh, and they're going to call Tyler Monto for an offensive foul. That's Delone's sixth foul. Monto's going to leave the game, and Shipley's going to come in. I don't think Coach Wilderson agreed with that call. YAIAA from way downtown, not there. Rebounded by Delone. And we're going to get a foul on number 22. I guess Collins got the foul there. I think that might be his first. Yeah, that's his second. That's right. He had the first one of the game, the foul. Into Brady. Squires down 58-33. Brady inside to Reineman. Stops, lays it up and got it. 58-35. Reineman with 8 on the night. Lane has it for the Bolts out front. And number 10, Dan Gazeman, loses it out of bounds. Back over to the Squires. 1:15 left here in the third quarter. 1:15. Into Mowry. Brady stops, pops. And it rolls in. Got a shooter's touch there. Brady with 15 in the night. Littlestown out front. Throw it away. And Brady with 15 has already moved past Andy O'Brien and has Nick Brady in his sights now to move up the ladder here on the point scores. Brady from 3 downtown, not there, a little short. Nice rebound by Shipley. He puts it back up and got it. You know, there is a lot of hustle on this Delone team. I'll give them that.
There is.
There's no quit. They're down only 17 now. 56-39. Gazeman go to the hole. He's going to be fouled. I think they're going to get Reineman for the foul. Yes, they're going to get Reineman for that foul. That's his first foul, the team's 8th foul. Littlestown will shoot 2 shots here. First shot's up, no good. Second shot's up, no good again. Rebound by Kevin Mowry. Squires bring it up, Brady out front. Mowry from the corner, 3-pointer not there. Littlestown's out of bounds, so the ball's going to come into the Squires with 12 seconds left. Delone down 17. Mowry triggers it in. Gives it into Reineman. Reinemann's foul going up to shoot. And foul's going to be another attempt. Dan Gazeman, not sure that's not his third or fourth either. So Reineman will shoot 2. They say that's only 2 in Gazeman. Their team's third foul. Reinemann's first shot's up, and it rolls in. 56-40, and Delone has outscored Littlestown by 3 points in this quarter.
Yeah, I was going to wait till the end of the quarter to mention, that second quarter is really what was the difference in the game so far.
Nice fast break, lays it up and in. 58-40. Brady bringing it down, shoots one from half court, not there. So at the end of the third quarter, the score is Littlestown Thunderbolts 58, the Delone Catholic High School Squires 40. And they still outscored them by 1, so really the second quarter is the big quarter that calls.
Yeah, they were
Delone
down 4. It
bugaboo.
was only 12-8 after the first quarter.
Yeah.
But yeah, the second quarter they were. Oh. There we go. 58.
Now wait a minute. They gave it. Apparently there was a mistake in the score. Now they make it 60-40. Apparently somewhere along the way they lost 2 points for Littlestown. The scoreboard now says 60.
That's what I get for believing the scoreboard.
Yeah.
I had 58 and then changed it back to 56, and turns out it should have been left there.
One more quarter of basketball here tonight. Delone down 20, but like you said, the second quarter where they were outscored by 17 has been their bugaboo. Other than that, they played pretty much even up with the Littlestown Bolts tonight. Bolts, let's see who they got out here in the court for their fourth quarter. Looks like Gazeman, Collins is still out there. Weissauer's out there along with Thomas and Beiser. For the Squires, it'll be Brady, Mowry, Shipley, Keller, and Reineman. Set up Brady for a 3 from downtown. Not there. Rebound by Littlestown. Gazeman's fouled by Keller going to the basket. He will shoot 2. First shot's up and good. Gazeman's second shot is also good. Littlestown keeping the press on. It's into Mowry. Mowry gets it to Brady. Brady to Reineman. Reineman lays it up and in, and he's fouled. They're going to give him a 3-point shot here. 62-42, and Reineman will shoot 1. Foul was on Braden. Staub his second, team's 4th. Shots up, not there. Littlestown rebounds. Foul out front. going to be double bonus now. They're in the double bonus, so each Littlestown foul will be two shots. 7:26 left here, which proves going to be, I think, a long fourth quarter with Delone already in the double bonus. Gazeman's shots up. That's 3 in a row from the foul line for him. He'll try to make it a 22-point game. Next shot's up, and he got it. Littlestown to keep the press on. Ball comes into Shipley, back to Mowry. To Keller. Keller to Brady. Brady out front with it, trying to slow things down a little bit. Brady to Reineman. Reineman backs in. Shot blocked. He gets his own rebound. Gives it to Brady in the corner. Free, not there. Rebound by Reineman. His shot goes up and it's blocked again. Pass into the corner to YAIAA. He takes a three, but it's knocked away. Keller knocks his three-point shot away. Nice play by Keller there. Delone down 22 with 6:49 left here in the game.
Nope.
Nice play by Shipley, knocking the ball away from Keller. Or Collins. Why do I keep calling him Keller? It's Collins. Probably the best player in the Dorn County. He has the ball out front. YAIAA stops for three. He's hit a couple from there, and he got another one. I'm not sure he's not the leading scorer here this evening. Brady drives, stops. Mowry drives to the basket, lays it up, and he got it. Nice play by Mowry. Shifted from the left hand to the right hand and made his layup. Collins looking to drive to the basket. Spin moves, turns, got it. YAIAA from another three. He's got it again. That's 5 threes for YAIAA tonight. 72-44. Shipley for three from the corner. Makes it a 25-point game. Gazeman spin dribbles. Brady going to the basket. Lays it up. He was fouled. Looks like it's going to be a foul on Jaden YAIAA, I believe. Brady will shoot two. That's a 15 foul on Littlestown. Littlestown already in the double bonuses. Delone has 10 fouls. Brady will shoot two. First shot's up, a little long. Oh, it dropped through. Shooter's shot. Keller's going to leave the game, and it looks like number 21 Monto's in for him. Brady's second shot's also good. YAIAA looking for that three. He's shot a couple daggers from down there.
5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter here.
Mowry on Keller. Keller finds a way to the basket, up and in. No foul. Bodies all over the place, but no foul there.
I was surprised that didn't
They
draw
let that
a foul.
go. Nice steal back by Brady. Tried to make the quick pass to Shipley, and Shipley wasn't ready for it and went by him out of bounds. 4:29 left here, 74-49, the Thunderbolts. Collins from 3. High arcing shot, not there. Rebound by Monto. Off to Brady, and here come the Squires. Reineman, not there. Gazeman for Littlestown. Drives the lane, makes it up. Good shot. Littlestown up 27 with 3:45 left here in the game. You just can't do that against Littlestown. They're too quick to try to bounce past that ball inside. Rebounded by Mowry after a flurry of shots by the Bolts. Mowry brings the ball up. Mass substitutions coming in on the next dead ball. Brady from downtown. He got it. I think that's 20 for Brady. Collins to the basket. Oh, and they're going to call a foul on Monto. Monto thought he had all ball.
If it is, I think that's his 5th. No, they didn't call it on.
No, they called it on Shipley. And there's going to be mass substitutions coming in here. And they can all come in because he made the shot there, people. Collins' first shot's up and drops in. Now it's going to be a little bit, though. I get these numbers now. Opernosy comes in for Delone, number 20. Josh Sherdale coming in for Delone.
10's Eric Pete Bay.
Okay, Eric Pete Bay's in there now. Collins get one more shot, then he's coming out of the game if he makes it. He missed it. Opernosy on the rebound. Brady brings the ball up court, crosses the timeline for the Squires. Eric Pete Bay. Josh Sherdale has the ball, back to Pete Bay. Give the ball back to Brady. Brady gets it inside, nice movement. Josh Sherdale from downtown, not there. Over to Brady, Brady to Sherdale, back to Brady. Littlestown in a 2-3 zone now. Sherdale's going to, is that Brady? That was Brady that took the shot,
Brady.
yeah. Brady got the rebound, laid it up and in. 2:20 left here in the game, 77-54. I don't think the outcome's in doubt anymore. They still got Collins in the game here. Spin move, tries to lay it up, it's blocked. He gets it back, tries to lay it in again, it's blocked again. Lane from 15, he banks a home. Lane banked that 15-footer home from the top of the key. Falls into Opernosy. Nice pass. And a foul.
Monto was fouled.
And that's going to send Monto to the line. Foul was on number 11, Zach Lanning for Littlestown. That's their 6th team foul. Monto to shoot 2. First one's up. He got it. Brady's going to leave the game. It's a nice hand from the crowd. Number 5, Sam Long, a 6'5" junior, comes into the game. Monto's second shot's up, not there. Monto gets the rebound, lays it up. Over to Littlestown. Lane brings it up. That was Lucas Abate in the game for Littlestown. Over to number 15, Logan Brown. Number 35 on a bomb, not there. Eric Pete Bay with the ball with under a minute left in the game. Monto from downtown, he got it on a 3. 79-58. Delone 21 points down. Almost stolen away by Pete Bay. Thrown
And
away now by
throws it out to
Littlestown. The ball will
nobody.
go over to the Squires. And Bill, you know that second quarter is going to come back to haunt Delone when they was outscored by 15, because other than that, they hung pretty well here tonight.
They did. I mean, we know it doesn't work that way. You know, you can't say that anything would have happened different if.
Exactly, but that's the way it played
But
out.
yeah,
Aaron
if you
Pete-
look, things just fell really
tough.
tough.
Well, they had at least 10 turnovers in that second quarter,
Yeah.
which didn't help.
But they didn't give up. They didn't. You know, it didn't turn into an embarrassment by any stretch.
I don't have a number for that. I guess that was Braden Stahl, but that's the only 40 I have in the book here. Monto from downtown again. He hit another one at the buzzer. The final score is going to be Littlestown 81, the Delone Catholic Squires 61. A 20-point loss here for the Squires, which is not a bad showing against the Bolts. So to wrap up the game, I just think it was a little too much talent from Littlestown.
Yeah, Littlestown was big. They were tall, quick, deep.
Tomorrow
Now-
night, the Delone Squires will play Southwest boys and girls here at Sonny Shepherd Gym. If you're around, you want to see two games, come down for that. DCBN will be back in the air here Monday night for the Trinity Shamrocks
Monday
and
for
Delone
Trinity.
Catholic Squirettes. Until then, for Tony Weaver, Bill Smith, we'll see you Monday night. Remember, there is a game tomorrow night here. We're not televising. Thank you and good night.
Thank you.